Kokichi sees Team Spider as a bunch of chumps ready to be milked. I feel like all of them will say that at some point this episode. Should they not perish early. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Ascent Toonling Dave and your United States Aviator. Welcome to another preseason episode of the Danganronpa Hunger Games. That's right, the name you know so well. We've had a lot of simulators this week. We've had The Weakest Link, we've had Total Drama Island, we've had Survivor. But it's good to sit back in this chair and give you some Hunger Games. And today, it's preseason, and something that we've never done is paired up the Bears, and I realized I did not change the team names, and that is how they will stay. It happens every once in a while. I'm just like, well, so be it. We have all of the Bears, and this is in celebration of your champion, Monophony. We've taken all the Bears, and we've paired them with 3 Danganronpa characters. Remember, first and second place, not already in the Season 8 premiere, will go on to the Season 8 premiere. So this episode means something. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Team Spider, we have Monokuma leading Junko, Kokichi, and Monika. Usami leading Chiaki, Makoto, and Himiko, who is here because, you know, magical girl. Usami would be like, yeah, of course magic's real. I feel like they'd get along pretty swimmingly. Team Bear, we have Shirokuma, Chihiro, Mikon, and Kiba. Team Salamander, we have Kurakuma, we have Miu, we have Mondo, and we have Fuyuhiko because, you know, eye patch, you love to see it. Team Jaguar, we have Monodam, Nagisa, Angie, and Kazuichi. Kazuichi because he's like, that one's full robot, give me that one. Oh man, Team Dragon, we have Monokid, Ibuki, Leon, and Nakamaru. Team Bear, which is, well, fitting, Monotaro, Hifumi, Cory in the House, and Hiro. Team Anomalocaris? What's an Anomalocaris? An Anomalocaris is an extinct genus of radiodont, an order of animals thought to be closely related to the ancestral arthropods. The first fossils were discovered in somebody by whom it's one of those. Kind of freaky, but still kind of cool. Alright. Cool. Team Anomalocaris, we have Monosuke Togami, Fat Togami, and Rantaro. And the champion team, Team Howler Monkey, we have Monophony, Kotoko, Waruka, and Crazy Hiyoko. In today's Hunger Games, tell me in the comments who you have for first, second, and third. It is pre-season. Are you excited? Also in the comments, in addition to first, second, and third, if there's anything you want to see, because there's like one preseason episode that's not determined yet. Don't know what I'm going to do for it yet. But I can pull an idea out of like right here and be like, oh well, that'll do. Tell me, is there any preseason idea that you want to see explored? Because it could be next Friday's episode. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Because the comments are important, like this one, and that one, and even that one. It's first, second, and third time. I'm making picks today and I'm not forgetting. Give me Makoto for first. I just got that, man. He's got first place. Give me Monokid for second. I don't love Monokid. In fact, Monokid might be my least favorite Monica, but you know what? I think he's just gonna have a good day. I really do. And give me Fat Togami for third. Those are my 3. Makoto, Monodam, Fat Togami. And this is not the simulator where I need to bring out as near the 39th dimension. We can just go ahead and proceed. It'll just be a fun time. A good time, in fact. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. First and second, move on to that Season 8 premiere. They know what's on the line, and they'll be fighting in that premiere for Monophony's Champion of Champions title. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's unfolding. Let's see who targets the champ in this episode. Let's proceed and start round 1. It is round 1. It's not looking good for Mew and Kurokuma, but it's looking pretty good for our Horn Bears. The weather is fair, and they will play their fanfare as they sound the horns. Fantastic. As Togami wonders about the future, Monosuke manages to sneak attack Mew and Kurokuma, slaughtering them both. Angie keeps trying to tell a joke, but it always falls flat. Ibuki fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Corey sets a trap. He's low-key a trap master too. Monodam hopes to get everyone out of here. I hope so too. Hiro looks around for stuff to scrounge. Monaco is looking for an easy out. Makoto seems to find Chiaki's presence soothing. Crazy Yoko's bad brain turns her a little kinder somehow. Chiaki hopes to harm anybody. Nagisa eats something he shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pains. Poor boy. Fuyugo feels horrible for failing Team Salamander immediately because 2 of them are gone. Kotoko's being adorable as always. So is Shirokuma, but Monokuma ambushes him and eviscerates him. Kokichi sees Team Spider as a bunch of chumps ready to be milked. I feel like all of them will say that at some point this episode. Should they not perish early. Rantaro still can't believe that Monosuke has killed someone. Can you not? Can you? Okay. Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him. Chihiro murders Himiko in front of Chiaki. Chiaki rushes to help, but Himiko dies in her arms. Oh no. Hifumi has a horrible feeling in his chest. Monokid gets caught in Corey's trap. Now all he can do is hope to be freed. A stupid mistake in fact. Nakamaru finds a lovely bikini and puts it on. It's quite revealing. Fatsugami is proud to lead Team Anomalakaris. And let me tell you, the Anomalakarises, I agree. I'd be proud to lead that team too. Let's go. When Opening and Crazy Yoko's fingers touch by accident, they both blush a little bit. Monica challenges Ruruka to a duel. Monica bites the dust. Usami wants to be hopeful. Mikan won't die like the others. Mondo and Fuyugo get into an argument over who should be in charge. Well, you're the only 2 left, so you better get it together. Kibo wants to protect Chihiro. Junko and Monokuma conspire against Kokichi, who they believe probably is a chump ready to be milked. Monotaro seems unshaken by any of this, and Leon admires Nekamaru's leadership. We lost 6. 6 souls are down, and only 30 remain. 1/6 of the competition is gone, with this Claire de Lune for Mew, Kurokuma, Nagisa, Shirokuma, Himiko, Monica. 30 left. That's nutty. I think we just keep going though. You know what's on the line here. This lovely notepad that has Monofidi's name, Rantaro's name, Celeste's name, Nakamaru's name, Chihiro's name, Hiro's name, Komaru's name, Gundam's name, Yuta's name, Sonya's name, Chiaki's name, Munakata's name, and yesterday's winner's names? Who will get added to that list? I don't know. But we gotta go on to see. Let's find out. As we start the next round, round 2, Kazuichi feels sorry for Monokid and frees him from the trap. How nice of him. Junko tries to kill Ibuki, but Ibuki retaliates and kills her instead. And Ibuki never wants to do that again. She's like, huh, I'm usually just kind of wandering around zoning out, but I didn't want to kill Junko. Fuyugo kills Monodam in front of Angie. There's nothing Angie can do. Corey looks like he's on the verge of snapping. Monofini does her best to avoid Kotoko. She was like, there's still a little bit of chaos in those eyes. I don't know if I like that so much. And Monofini being a champ, she's like, huh, not a fan of that. Ruka tries to get others to notice her. Leon fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Monokuma is looking for an easy out. Mikan does something really cute. Togami feels protected by his wealth. Kokichi finds a dapper suit and puts it on. It's actually quite fetching. He looks good in that suit. Mondo feels strong enough to handle anything. Hifumi seems to find Hiro's presence soothing. Makoto thinks about Himiko and sobs quietly. It's a sad time. Chihiro and Mikan ambush Ruruka, slaughtering her. Hiro looks around for stuff to scrounge. Fatsugami attempts to kill the champ, was after the champ, but Crazy Yoko intervenes to protect her. Unfortunately, Crazy Yoko dies in the attempt. Chiaki sits there with a blank stare. Rantaro somehow finds a bunch of tactical combat gear and equips it. It provides optimal protection for the whole body without sacrificing flexibility. Nekamaru tries to kill Rantaro, but Rantaro's combat gear diverts the blow. Kibo just wants it to end already. Monotaro twiddles his thumbs. Angie snaps out of it. But, you know, Monokid does something snappy too, and he's now frenzied. Usami thanks Makoto for being there for her. Monosuke seems unshaken by any of this, and Kotoko murders Monokuma before Kokichi can even react. There's nothing Kokichi can do. We lost 5. 25 remain. 15 until your saving grace picks, and soon we will have the top 2. But until then, it's time for Claire de Lune 4. Junko, Monodam, Ruruka, Crazy Yoko, Monokuma. 25. Okay. Okay. I think we'll look at this. We'll look at the details this time. Team Spider only has Kokichi now. Yikes. There was nothing Kokichi could do. Team Bear only lost their bear. Team Anomalakaris has lost no one. They're going strong. Howler Monkeys only have Monophony and Kotoko. The Team Bear is doing fine. Wait. We have 2 Team Bears? I didn't notice that. Nice. They're doing fine though. All the bears are doing a-okay. Team Jaguar has Angie and Kazuichi. Team Gorilla has everyone except for Himiko. Team Salamander has Mondo and Fuyiko. Team Dragon completely in. But there's still 25 left, so we can't dilly and dally. We're just gonna keep going. You know who's left? You know we have 2 Team Bears. And I love to see a bear win this, maybe not. Let's find out who's going on as we start round 3. Kibo wishes he could go home. Rantaro hopes after a Harmony body. Chihiro is thinking of plans to get out of here. Corey is in the house and he's determined to survive this. Mondo feels horrible for failing Team Salamander. You still have Fuyiko. Fat Togami tries to keep on a brave face for everyone's sake. Usami keeps trying to tell a joke, but it always falls flat. Monosuke finds some leather scraps. Kotoko's looking for an easy out, and that might be in the form of Monophony's grenade. She better be careful with that. We're seeing a lot of orange down there. Makoto and Usami's fingers touch by accident, they both blush a little bit. Togami is proud to lead Team Anomalakaris. I would be too. They're a good team. Nekomaru looks really good in that bikini. Kazuichi doesn't care much for this place. Ibuki's ready to defend her friends. Fumi doesn't really understand what's happening. Angie really doesn't want to, but finds herself having to get rid of Monokid. Fuyiko tries to kill Togami, but Togami retaliates and kills him instead. Mikan is on the verge of being adorable, as always. But Chiaki's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Monotaro and Corey conspire against Hiro. Leon admires Nekomaru's confidence. Kokichi has a blank expression and seems unresponsive to what's going on, and Hiro seems to find Hifumi's presence soothing. We lost just 2. We're down to 23, less than a standard-sized game, and it is indeed a Claire de Lune 4. Monokid. Fuyihiko. We only lost the 2. Monokid and Fuyihiko. But you know what, we have to keep going. We can't dilly and dally. We have plenty of people to get through. In this preseason game, we have to see first and second to see who goes on to that Season 8 premiere for that title. As we click next round, it is round 4 and it will not be Hiro. Except he's already there, so it's really fine. He gets mauled by wild animals. Hifumi gets a horrible feeling in his gut. Nekomaru attempts to kill Kotoko, but Monophony intervenes just in time. Monophony had to kill Nekomaru to protect Kotoko's life. She's trying to keep her partner around. She's like, look, if I can get you across, you owe me one. You owe me one in the premiere. She's trying to make side deals with this former agent of chaos. Ibuki is ready to defend her friends. Rantaro practices some strategic moves in his combat gear. Kibo still can't believe that Chihiro's killed someone. Chiaki just wants it to end already. Usami doesn't know how to cheer Chiaki up. Oh. Leon thanks Ibuki for being there for him. Mondo sizes his muscles. Fat Togami feels protected by his wealth. Togami keeps trying to keep on that brave face for everyone's sake. Monophony juggles with that grenade, kind of wanting to use it. You should just go ahead and throw it. Mikan sets down a trap. Angie remembers how much she misses Monodam, sobs quietly. Kokichi snaps out of it. Monosuke can't wait to kill again. Makoto gets caught in that Mikan trap. In an act of betrayal, Corey and Monotaro team up and murder Hifumi. Oh no. Monotaro seems unshaken by it. He's like, yeah, we did it. Yeah! Kotoko wants to things once and for all with Chihiro, but that's the ultimate. You don't do that. Kotoko bites the dust, and Kazuichi feels so sorry for Makoto that he frees him from the trap. We lost 4. 4 gone that time. That brings us down to 19. And it brings us to our Claire de Lune 4. Hiro. Nekomaru. Hifumi. Kotoko. 4 gone, 19 remain. What will happen? I don't know. But I do know what we're gonna do in just a second. We're gonna proceed. Because we have to. 19 remaining, 9 more until your saving grace picks. Let's go on, let's see what else unfolds. As we click the next round, round 5, Corey's just twitching uncontrollably. Monotaro finds a slingshot. How quaint. How quaint. That's all I gotta say, because I think Fuyuko's out, isn't he? Maybe he's not. Kazuichi doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Fat Togami follows some sparkles, has a magic wand now that's dangerous. Makoto and Usami's fingers touch by accident, they both blush a little bit. Kibo wants this to be over already. Chiaki has a blank expression, seems unresponsive to what's going on. Usami rambles on about something that nobody cares about. Monopoly is being adorable as always. Rantaro sobs quietly. Monosuke tries to go Kokichi, but Kokichi's like, I'm all alone, I can't go down. I cannot go down. I will not be the one team to finish last. It takes out Monosuke. Leon finds some other scraps. He's a caveman baseballer, but he doesn't want to be. He just wants to be a caveman. Ibuki doesn't really understand what's happening. Kokichi has a horrible feeling for failing Team Spider. Mikon feels like Kibo's slowing her down, and Mikon did quick work with Kibo. You can't just take out your partners this game. What are you doing? Chihiro is thinking of plans to get out of here. Togami disappears for a while and comes back with a wizard robe, taunting Hajime, who's just watching from the safety of his home. Angie thinks about what she did up here, and Mondo is now decked out in medieval armor. That's gonna come in handy. We lost 2. 2 technically robots. As we give a Claire de Lune 4. Monosuke. Kibo. And I will be saying hydrated because it is hot over here. I can't recall a time where we've had days in the 90s in April, but that is my life right now. And it sucks. However, it's not 90 degrees in the arena. It might be. I forgot to turn on the air conditioner. Hopefully they're not sweating up a storm as we proceed. 17 more. Next round. Round 6. Angie tries to kill Togami, but the wizard rope has carried him away to safety. I told you that wizard rope does work. Leon still can't believe that Ibuki has killed someone. Makoto just wants to be hopeful. Togami has made some mistakes as a leader, but wants to do right by Team Anomalakaris. You love to see it. Rantaro doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Chiaki doesn't want to carry on, and Chiaki's now suicidal. Usami's really worried about Chiaki. Me too. Ibuki finds a lovely bikini as Monofini is still juggling that grenade. Chihiro ambushes Angie and takes her out. Mondo tries to kill Rantaro. Combat gear saves him. Kokichi tries to kill Mondo. Knight's armor saves him. It's a lot of diversion of blows right back to back, and Mondo's involved in both of them. Fat Togami gestures angrily towards Ibuki with his magic wand. Ibuki only has time to feel her body temperature raising rapidly before she topples over, dead. Monotaro is only looking out for himself. Mikon catches a strange glow in the corner of her eyes, and she is now clutching on to an ancient scepter. Arcane magic's coursing through her body. Uh-oh. Kazuichi doesn't care much for this place, and Corey is in the house and is finally snapped. Corey is now frenzied, as we are at our final 15. Corey's one to watch. Mikon's now one to watch. But 2 people who will not be watching, as we give a Claire de Lune 4. Angie. Ibuki. 5 more. 5 more until your saving grace picks. Who will come out on top? Who will be first? Who will be second? Because those 2 will fight for Monofini's title, and that's, you know, the top 2 who are not already there. So Monofini could win this one again. Monofini has been an interesting foil for this series towards this end of the time. She's been like, I don't get many opportunities, so now I have to make the most of them. Even Slash killed Rantaro. Cheated to retain her title. I don't know. You let that simmer on your mind, how you feel about that, but for right now, we have to keep going to the next round. And we will see round 7. Kazuichi recalls something about Angie and sobs quietly. Usami rambles on about something that nobody cares about, when she should be helping Chiaki. Mew's gone. Kokichi wants the blood off his dapper suit. Monotaro really doesn't understand what's happening. Makoto just wants it to end already. Mondo really doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Togami. Chiaki sits there with a blank stare. Rantaro practices some strategic moves in his combat gear. Leon is wearing leather scraps as a sight to behold. Chihiro does something really cute. True. Corey's still in the house, looking for his next victim. Monofini wishes he didn't have to kill anyone. And Fat Togami waves his magic wand around, sending sparkles everywhere, as Mikan calls down Arcane Fury on Monotaro, her ancient scepter beaming with an inner rage. For a second, nothing happens. Monotaro opens his mouth to say something and then starts peeling away layer by layer. Just like this cast is being peeled away layer by layer, we've lost another 2. And after this Claire, Daylune 4, Togami, Monotaro, we got 3 more until your saving grace picks. That'll probably take like 2 or 3 rounds. I don't know. This game has been unpredictable. It has been kind of predictable. It's been a little bit normal. But Mikan's got that ancient scepter. Gotta watch out for her. Corey's still looking for his next victim. Gotta watch out for him. But we also have to watch out for me playing this track because it's time to proceed. There's 13 left. Who will win? Who will come out on top? I don't know. Oh, but we're gonna lose at least 2. And Mondo turns into a sheep at the start of round 8 via Mikan's ancient scepter. Chiaki sobs quietly. Fat Togami challenges Mikan to a magic duel with his magic wand. Unfortunately for him, Mikan has an ancient scepter. And after a few colorful puffs and sparks, there's not much left of Fat Togami. A shame. Kotoko and Monica are both perished. Both gone. Kokichi wants to end things once for all with Chihiro. Chihiro bites the dust. I don't know why people want to end things once for all with the ultimate. But they have gone 0 and 2, I believe, with the ultimate. Don't mess with Chihiro. During the season of the Asahinas, where they were seemingly unstoppable, who was the champion at the end of that season? They had to call in the ultimate to win the title. Y'all think about that. Makoto and Usami's fingers touched by accident, they both blush a little bit. Rantaro stares into the distance, Leon hopes he's after Harmony Body. Mondo is a sheep and glazes away with a sad look in his eyes. Corey is in the house and his frenzy finally dies down. Kazuichi trips and falls in a really bad way, breaking his neck unfortunately, and Usami decides to put Mondo out of his sheepy misery. And Monofini still juggling with that grenade, just thinking about when best to use it. Title in her hand, grenade in the other. We lost 4, which means it's your final 9, which means after this Claire de Lune 4, Fat Togami, Kokichi, Kazuichi, Mondo. We've been through 75% of the tributes and only 9 remain. You may need some new picks because there's a 75% chance that at least one of your picks is gone. Which means it is now time for, within the top 10, for you to make some new picks, and these new picks are what we call your saving grace picks. Let's scroll up and let's see who's left and from which team. Team Salamander's completely out. Team Jaguars completely perished as well. Team Dragon still has Leon though as your first saving grace pick option. Team Spider's completely gone. Team Bear Part 1 has Chihiro and Mikan, and boy are they doing work. 5 and 4 KOs respectively. As we move on to the glorious Team Anomalocaris, we have Rantaro. Only one remaining for the ancestral arthropods. Team Gorilla, almost completely in. They only lost Himiko at the start. They're still going strong. Team Howler Monkey now only has the champ. And Team Bear Part 2 only has Corey in their house. Those are your final 9. So you know what you need to do. Go into the comments, edit your comment, reply to your comment on your comment, or comment on my comment if YouTube is eating your comments. Just make your saving grace picks known. And I'll make mine. I don't know why, but I have Monofini winning this one. I just think she's going nuts. If there's honestly anyone who I think can make 3 wins and 3 appearances, for some reason I think that it's Monofini. I think she's proven something to me lately, and I think she's got this one. For second place, give me Rantaro, because I think it's going to be a showdown between Monofini and Rantaro again, and I think Monofini is going to come out on top. I would like for Rantaro to get his revenge today, but we'll have to wait and see if that happens. And for third, give me Makoto, because he was a part of my original saving grace picks. Monica, and the third one. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's my 3. So I've made my 3. In fact, you have a, 1 in 3 chance for some of your for those 3 saving grace picks to make it, right? Good? Good, great? That sounds good to me. But you know what sounds better? The fact that these 9 tributes, from the top of round 8 to the bottom of round 8, are all standing tall, hearts or gears beating, pumping, clicking, turning, racketing, all in the same beat, the same pulse of that of a samurai woman. Oh, it's time. Oh, it's true. Let's do it. It is round 9. Yeah, it's about to be round 9. 9 people left in round 9, and it looks pretty peaceful as Mikan just polishes her ancient scepter. Makoto thanks Usami for being there for him, and Usami just wants to be helpful. Leon doesn't really understand what's happening. Chiaki's just been crying for a long time, and that's really sad if we're going to be completely honest. But she's already in the premiere, so it doesn't. It matters, because we don't like to see Chiaki cry. No one likes to see Chiaki cry, but you know, she's already in the premiere, so it's good. Monofini does something really cute, like pose with her grenade. Corey doesn't want to die like the others, and in fact, he won't die like the others. Rantaro's looking downright tactical in that combat gear, and Chihiro's cooking a genius idea. In fact, a lot of the folk who are in right now are already in the premiere, so as we proceed, we'll see. Mikan tries to kill Rantaro, but Rantaro's combat gear diversible. Usami remembers how much he misses Himiko and sobs quietly. Get yourself a wish ring and bring her back. Nekomaru's corpse decays peacefully. Rantaro stares into the distance. Chiaki sobs uncontrollably. Leon somehow finds some tactical combat gear, and now he is looking pretty tactical in that gear. Makoto and Usami's fingers touch by accident. They both blush a little bit. Chihiro gets caught in the trap that Corey just set. But then, immediately, Monofini comes up and frees him from the trap. This was... My brain just saw all 3 of these events, and it just went, like, overloaded on the processing. I was like, but he just set the trap, and he just got caught, and he just got freed. So that negates everything that happened, and those 3 events will proceed to round 11. As Mikan calls Arcane Fury down on Usami, her ancient scepter beaming with an inner rage, Usami grimaces, then starts bubbling violently before melting into the ground, screaming, "I'm melting! I'm melting!" A shame. Chiaki sobs quietly. Makoto doesn't know how to cheer her up, especially after seeing Usami bubble to a rabbit bear thing pulp. Corey twitches uncontrollably. Monodam's gone, and Monofini finds a lovely bikini and puts it on over her own bikini. It's quite revealing, as was the first one. Rantaro just wants it to end already. Kokichi's gone. Chihiro finds a shotgun. He starts thinking about the damage he can do, and Leon hopes that after Harmony Body we lost 1. It is still the final 8. But it is indeed a terrible turnabout for her. Usami. 8 remain. 1 will win. 2 will go on to the Season 8 premiere. But it's still a samurai woman, actually. 3 more until it's a crisis of fate. But for right now, we're just going to proceed. And we will see. Someone else does perish at the start of round 12. Rantaro looks downright tactical in that combat gear. Makoto finds a dapper suit, puts it on. Chiaki's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Corey is determined to survive this, but not that determined because Mikan attacks him from behind and kills him. Leon doesn't really understand what's happening. Monika's gone. Monofini never wants to kill again, and Chihiro creeps up behind Makoto, shoots him point blank with his shotgun. We lost another 2. Can we give a terrible turnabout for Corey, Makoto? And so that leaves us with, we have to do a little bit of looking on this one. Chiaki, Mikan, Leon, Monofini, Chihiro, and Rantaro? Yes, correct. Now, of those 6, Rantaro already in the premiere, Chiaki already in the premiere, Mikan is not already in the premiere, Leon's not already in the premiere, Monofini is already in the premiere, and Chihiro's already in the premiere, so I think we are already cementing in our final 2 that are going on, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 of them are in the premiere, which leaves Mikan and Leon going to the premiere. Decided, which means now we just have to get ourselves a winner. Who will it be? I really do hope it's Monophony and Rantaro dueling it out once again. And if it happens again, I hope that it's Monophony and Rantaro in the Season 8 premiere as the final two. But for right now, it's still a samurai woman. Let's go on. Final 6. One more until it's a Crisis of Fate. Will we lose just one? I don't know. But we'll click next round and we will see. We do lose just one. And it is the two people in one event who have already made their way on to the Season 8 premiere. It's Mikan trying to kill Leon. But Leon retaliates and kills her instead. Chiaki snaps out of it. Good for her. Monophony is proud of that bikini. Leon's wearing leather scraps as I to behold. Chihiro has a shotgun and a handgun. Okay, Chihiro's dangerous as heck. Rantaro wonders about the future. We are at your final 5, which means after this terrible turnabout 4. Mikan. There are 5 left. And you know who they are. And I will tell you who they are because they're all caught in a little something. It is Leon, Chiaki, Monophony, Chihiro, and Rantaro, all caught in what we like to call a crisis. A fate. There didn't need to be any sort of crazy big. 2 of these will go on to the Season 8 premiere because we know it's going to be Mikan and Leon. And I like that. We like to see that. But it's the next round. Let's see what unfolds. As we go to round 14, it will not be Leon winning at least. Chihiro finds himself face to face with Leon and shoots him dead with his gun. That's just the handgun. Still has the shotgun. Still has the handgun with the bullets too. Monophony juggles with that grenade. Still wanting to use it. Do not forget about that. Chiaki longs for death. You hate to see that. And Rantaro doesn't feel prepared for any of this. We only lost the one. And that one gets a terrible turnabout 4. Leon. 4. Rantaro, Chiaki, Monophony, and Chihiro. That's crazy. All 4 of them are already in the premiere. These 4 are all still in a crisis of fate. Is Monophony about to get her 3rd win in 3 consecutive appearances? I don't know. We'll have to click next round to see. Chihiro aims his handgun in the distance. Chiaki somehow finds medieval armor, puts on a dazzling shine. Maybe she's like, I long for death, but I'm gonna put this this protection on because I don't long for it that much. Rantaro practices some strategic moves in his combat gear. Monophony is being adorable as always, but you know what's not as adorable? No, Monophony, it's getting mauled by wild animals, which you just did and you have just perished. You will not get 3 wins in 3 appearances. Some people are probably cheering in the comments. Some people are like, you know what, I have expected her to do it. Chihiro reloads that shotgun just in case though. Chiaki is looking absolutely glorious in that knight's armor, and Rantaro finds a dapper suit and puts it on. It's rather fetching. We've lost another one. We've lost the champ. And it's a terrible turnabout for her. Monophony. 33 gone, just 3 remain. We won't dilly and dally. It is not your final 2 yet. It is a crisis of fate. 3. Chihiro, Chiaki, Rantaro. Who will win? I don't know, but they've all beaten the champ in this episode. That gives them a little momentum going into that Season 8 premiere as we click on the next round. And we see nothing happens. Chihiro actually fires that shotgun at Rantaro, but he misses. Shockingly enough. Chiaki hums a song to herself, trying to get herself back upbeat, and Rantaro doesn't feel prepared for any of this. We'll go on to the next round. It is unfortunate because Chiaki can't take it anymore and has taken her own life. She's been out of it ever since Himiko perished in the first round. You hate to see it, but she is gone. Chihiro's thinking plans to get out of here, and Rantaro looks amazing in his dapper suit. It is a sad time. It is indeed a terrible, terrible turnabout for Chiaki. We've lost 34 people. And only 2 stand tall now. We have Mikan and Leon going to that Season 8 premiere, but I think the most important thing here is that These two are right here. We have the Ultimate and the Wish King. Two iconic members of the memes of this channel. But only one will win today. And I have to ask you guys, just who will it be? Chihiro or Rantaro? Chihiro, the Ultimate, started off last season as the champion. Chihiro ended the season in the finale as well. Could not quite capitalize, but did well enough to come back to fight for it again at the start of Season 8. Or will it be Rantaro? Also, coming in strong. Never won a championship. That's not entirely true. Never won a singles championship. He wants gold around his waist. Can he do it today? It is Chihiro, and it is Rantaro. Rantaro was slash killed. He's still got something to prove because of that. He's got that fighting spirit now. They both have a little bit of momentum for being Monophony today. But only one will win. It will either be Chihiro or it will be Rantaro. And as we click next round, we will see that it is in fact neither one yet. Because Chihiro fires his gun at Rantaro but misses. Rantaro is looking tactical in that combat gear. That is also the thing that's going on. Is Chihiro a good shot? Does Chihiro have good aim? Because Rantaro's got that combat gear. We'll go on to the next round. It does not end, but Rantaro wonders about the future, and Chihiro is just armed to the teeth. Because he's got a flamethrower too. If throwing bullets wasn't going to work, let's see if throwing flames will. I don't know, but Rantaro doesn't feel prepared for it. I wouldn't either if I saw small, adorable Chihiro walking to me with a handgun, a shotgun, and a flamethrower. I would be pretty freaked out. We'll go to the next round. And Chihiro, in a blaze of glory, shoots his shotgun and handgun while holding on to the flamethrower. Bullets and flames flying everywhere, but Rantaro dodges every single one with that tactical combat gear, retaliates, and kills Chihiro instead. Rantaro remembers how much he misses everybody and sobs quietly. And so, oh my gosh, of course the team won. Let's go, Noble Lucaris. It is a terrible turnabout for the Ultimate. Chihiro. However, as we scroll down and we see that winning team, you can't be mad at that. Even if you were rooting for Chihiro, we here at the United States Aviator Channel, we love the Unbearable Lucaris. That's the channel mascot. It's not Dave. It's not Dave, it's not Toon Link, it's an Unbearable Lucaris. I'm gonna get an Unbearable Lucaris like sticker or a plush, I'm gonna put it right there. Put it right there. Let's say your winner. After getting slashed killed by Monophony in the finale, Rantaro said he had something to prove. And prove it he did in preseason. He outlasted the champ today. And won this game for himself and for Team Unbearable Lucaris. Rantaro takes the win. We love to see the Unbearable Lucaris pop off. Team Unbearable Lucaris. You love to see them. If you did not know that the Unbearable Lucaris was the best extinct creature in existence, well, today you know. Today you know. Chihiro had 7 KOs though. Chihiro did pop off. This wasn't even a massive game. Chihiro had 7 KOs. That's crazy. Mikan with 6, also crazy. But Mikan also goes to the premiere, so that's nice for Mikan. Monosuke with 2. Fatsugami with 2, and everyone else with 1 or less. Because Chihiro and Mikan hogged most of the KOs, and boy were they on the same team too. Their team alone had, what? Kibo, and... Where's Kibo on here? I know Shirokuma got none, because Shirokuma got out early. I think Kibo got out kind of early too. Yeah, Kibo also had none. So between not just their team, just the two of them, 13 KOs out of 36 people. That is pretty insane, won't lie. They did very well for themselves. And they're both already, well, Chihiro's already there, but Mikan also makes it. So let me actually write down good old Mikan and little Leon over here. Mikan and Leon. They're going on to Season 8 to fight for that title. And that entire list is Monofini, Rantaro, Celeste, Nekomaru, Chihiro, Hiro, Komaru, Gundam, Yuta, Sonya, Chiaki, Munakata, Nagito, Maki, Mikan, and Leon. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of this preseason episode. So once again, if you have a preseason idea, go ahead and put it in the comments. I can make up another preseason idea, but I like including your ideas in here. And also, no, you don't need to leave any summer events yet. Not yet. We'll need them soon, but you know, not yet. If you want to leave any events, go ahead and leave them. If you ever want to leave any events, we should probably make a hashtag for that so I can easily find those comments. Just make it hashtag HG events. You know what, no plural, HG, just hashtag HG event. If you ever leave that hashtag, I will check for that all the time. It's just something easy that I can do on the YouTube Creator Studio. And I've never really implemented it, so that's something that you guys can do from now on. Stay classy. Year of the Ascent, or you can just join the Discord and suggest it there, because those ones get in pretty fast. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thanks for watching, and once again, congratulations to Rantaro. He needed some retribution after the finale. He got slash killed, but today, he won for the best team, the Anomalakarases. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.